Value Flooring in Valparaiso is a family-owned business with over 20-plus years in the industry. Located at 708 Silhavy Road, Value Flooring is open Monday through Saturday, offering a wide selection of flooring options and installation. With knowledge and experience, Value Flooring can also assist customers on a personal level by coordinating colors and by selecting the right products for their lifestyles. The number to call is 548-2705, and the website is valueflooringonline.com.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network. We're streaming worldwide on the internet at facebook.com/Region Sports, RSN's YouTube page, regionsports.com, and ihsaatv.org. We come to you tonight from Wheeler High School as Region Sports Network presents the Whiting Oilers taking on our 5th-ranked Wheeler Bearcats. I'm Mike Zajac. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's game, and joining me with the color is the always entertaining Jay Simmons.
I like the way you brought me in, Mike. That is awesome.
How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, good. You know, we got 2 practically new head coaches. You've got Nick Testa in his 2nd year at Wheeler, and you've got John Jolly of Whiting in his 1st year. So you got 2 new coaches coming in, but it seems like they're both really doing awesome with the programs. I mean, you know, you look at Whiting's, record; they're 2-5, but it seems like as the season has been progressing, they're cutting down the difference in the scoring. They're getting closer and closer to more victories. So it looks like the kids are starting to buy in. And then Wheeler, you got 5-2, and they're just really clicking on all cylinders. They've won 6 in a row. So they are really playing well. I'm sorry, 5 in a row, 5-2. So they are playing really well the last 5 games. So let's see how this game shakes out. It's going to be an interesting one, I think.
Should be a good one with Wheeler. You know, they're undefeated in conference play, along with Griffith undefeated. Griffith's got Calumet tonight. Both teams win. They'll play next week for conference championship.
You know, and that's really another new coach over at Griffith. So you got 3 new coaches in this conference, and they're really doing some exciting stuff in the GSCS. Messing that one up. All right, but that's all right. Hey, but you know what? The Griffith is doing a good job. Yep. They're 7-0. They're really taking it to them, and you know they have been winning by 40-some points almost every game, and they are, like I said, 7-0. 90. They're in conference. They are 97 points and 0 for the opposing team.
Just in conference.
Just in conference, and that's 2-0.
Yeah.
So they've been scoring at a big clip. And then you
take a look overall, 45 points on it for Griffith giving up.
Yeah, and then you look at Wheeler in conference. They scored 84 points and given up 8. Yeah, and then you look at them overall in the whole season. They're 232 points, 132 given up. So both of those teams are really playing well. You got Whiting. They're struggling a little bit. They're 0-3. In the division, they've scored 48 points and given up 147, so they're sort of going in the opposite direction. But under a new head coach, I think they're turning things around.
Yeah, both these teams with some fresh head coaches. You reached out to the Whiting head coach. We'll talk about more about what he had to say.
Definitely.
During that conversation. When we come back, we'll look at the weather. We'll look at a couple other things for both of these teams. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network, along with Jay Simmons. Mike Zajac here from Wheeler High School. Different territory for both of us.
Yes, it is.
I believe this might be the first time RSN has actually traveled to the game, having their own crew here.
Yes, it is. To me, it feels like since I've done in the last 2 years, I've only done 5 and 6A schools. To me, this is like the movie Hoosiers with a small crowd, excited crowd, but everything's like condensed down, and it just seems more of a homey feel here as compared to the giant schools, and they've got their cheering blocks and everything, but it just seems everything on a smaller scale, but yet just as exciting.
And a little bit different view for us.
Yes, it is.
We're a little bit closer to the action. It's almost like a basketball game type feel, because you go to Crown Point like Central Maryville.
You're a mile up.
Yeah, you're way up there, and the binoculars work for you. They're going to probably work again for you. They'll work today, too, with Jay's old eyes. Let's take a look at the Friday night forecast. It's brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast, again, it's been perfect all week. It continues to be a perfect night. 72 degrees right now. It'll drop down into the upper 60s. A little bit cloudy tonight. Beautiful day today.
Yes, it is.
It's a perfect night for football, too.
Yeah, that is true. Who would think it's going to be 70 degrees out at 7 o'clock at night in the middle of October?
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Like I said, it's been perfect all week, and we're just a couple weeks away from sectionals now. With the end of the month here, so who knows? We might have 50, 60 degree perfect nights for that too.
Well, we can only hope.
We can only hope. Hey, we were talking earlier about the email that you were going back and forth with the Whiting head coach. He made some interesting points in that email as well.
Yeah, he did. One of the things he talked about is, he feels like, hey, I've got to do a better job. Coach Jolly, put a lot of the burden on him. And then, then he went on to, say not some real specific things, but just some general things, which I thought really caught my eye. And, one of them was, hey, we need to tackle better. We can't have these long drives. It seems like he went on about how we give up long drives and we can't get our offense out there. Because you look at Austin White, the quarterback, he's 56 for 105, 836 yards. 8 touchdown passes, 4 interceptions, but he does it with his feet as well. He's got 88 carries, 517 yards, and 7 TDs. He says we got to get this guy on the field more and get the ball in his hands. And it just seems like he went on about how they've gotten better throughout the season and how it seems like the kids are starting to buy into what he's selling, and that's always a big thing with a first or second year coach.
It's great to see a coach take the blame, especially in high school. You kind of wish he said more of that in the upper levels in the college and the pros. But he said, put it all on me. Even the coaches are doing a great job. His plan, he said, they're all doing a great job for the plan to work. And it's starting. I think you said it on the pregame show last night. They're getting closer. You can see the scores kind of get a little bit closer over the last couple games. So they're right there, and a big test tonight against the team against Wheeler.
You look at the last couple games they played Boone Grove. They lost 47 to 28, but yet that offense seemed to be picking up momentum. And then the week before against Calumet, they lose in overtime, 38-36. So those are some of the things that, next year, once he's getting more kids buying in, and then he's got these guys clicking on all cylinders, there's going to turn those losses into wins. And, this first time we've been here, the lights go out, and they're in Wheeler is in the corner under the scoreboard with the lights out. And now we've got a little light show going on here. It is awesome.
Yeah, definitely cool to see here. Out in the farmland, as you can say, way out here in the open. And
then you got Nakia Moran, 58 carries, 322 yards, 8 touchdowns. You've got Kasem Dunn, 15 catches, Kasem Dunn, 15 catches, 205 yards, 1 touchdown. So you've got some people he can go to there. Michael Anderson, 22 catches, 396 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's got quite a few tools to work with here.
Coach had mentioned about the offensive line too, and just bringing energy and passion into the game as well. And if they're on all cylinders, then the team's going to have success.
Yeah, you got to slow this Wheeler Bearcat defense down, because they're gonna send people. They're gonna be blitzing. It's gonna be an interesting how that line reacts.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Wheeler team. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For over 100 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony. From a simple to elaborate to traditional or unique, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. And for your other loved ones, Burns Funeral now has a pet cemetery and crematory. Visit burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 219-942-1117.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. The Whiting Oilers coming out onto the field, and the marching band just completing the national anthem here at Wheeler High School. I forgot to mention, as we were talking about the weather, that Friday night forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. So, Jay, let's take a look at the Wheeler Bearcats team.
Yeah, we do. We got to start with the quarterback, Caleb Klimzak. He's got 87 passes completed, 148 attempts, 1,449 yards. Oh, wow. And 11 touchdowns. Now, Coach Testa didn't throw in how many interceptions he had there, but that's a quality coach right there. You know. But, yeah, as he goes and as his arm goes, you know, that's how those Wheeler Bearcat offense is going to go. You know, and the same thing, I was talking back and forth with Coach Testa. He said we're a balanced offense, but when we see the big play or we see something that we can take on the big play, we're going to go after it and we're going to attack that spot. So, you know, but he likes to keep this offense balanced. You know, you got Jaden Ortiz, 138 carries, 836 yards, 15 touchdowns. So he's one of the key cogs in this offense. And then you've got Bryce Compton, okay, the wide receiver, 36 receptions, 725 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So you've got a lot of touchdowns out there. You got Jaden Ortiz, like I said, 15 touchdowns. You got Tyne Van Tekkel, 27 catches, 460 yards, 6 touchdowns. I need guys like this on my fantasy football team.
Don't we all?
Yeah. But you know what? They're a balanced offense. And then conversely on defense, they are very aggressive. They're going to blitz some people. They like to get you out of your rhythm, and that's what blitzing does. It gets you out of your rhythm and forces you into mistakes.
And I was just thinking when you were saying about a balanced offense, too. I mean, both of you and I haven't watched Wheeler Bearcat football, but you want to be possibly with the play action. Maybe they're doing a little bit of that.
Right.
You know, bringing some of those safeties up. You run, throw a little play action in there, and that's where that big play might come into play. They can go over the top, get that big 40, 50-yard play.
Yeah, definitely. But they're a big strike offense. You know, when you got 1,449 yards in passing, you're a team that's going to go down the field with the ball. So it looks like the Whiting Oilers are going to receive the ball.
Yeah, the Wheeler did win the coin toss. They're going to defer to the second half.
And then looking on the defensive side, you got Dylan Knezovich, 36 tackles, 3 sacks. You got Colton Kingery as a sophomore with 35 tackles. So the Wheeler Bearcats come, when I was talking to Coach Testa, he said they're 40 strong out here tonight.
Yeah, he's mentioned those linebackers. They got most of the tackles in there. They'll play a big part in this game against this Whiting offensive line. That is, they got some pretty big guys out there. We'll go over the Whiting Oiler offense right now. They're going to be led out there by senior quarterback Austin White. Bradley Flannery is the halfback, tailback Levi Huffman. Receivers Kason Dunn, Nakaya Morin, Michael Anderson, and Julian Moderno are the wide receivers. On the line, right to left, A.J. Hodson, Martin Guerrero, Shakur Parker, Serrando Garza, and Sean Steele, the left tackle. So it's pretty big guys up there. You got Parker and Steele, 285 and then 315 Steele on the left side, and look to see him. It's going
to cause a little bit of unbalance on the field out there. I think when he lines up on the left side, the whole field's going to shift a little bit at 315. He's a big boy out there. You don't call those guys late for lunch.
It's Tyne Van Tickle is the kicker, and he's going to kick this one away. And that one will go into the end zone. Cameron Patterson was back there to receive it. And Whiting will take over. Bearcats defense, left to right on the line. Charlie Casper, Logan Bigham, Landon Good, and Mitch Krolikowski on the line. Connor Welsh, Ortiz, and Kingery are the linebackers. Corner is Diaz, Van Tickle, the safety, Compton, Gates, and Keel, the corner on the right side. So Austin White leads the Whiting offense out there, 3 wide to start, off to the left. And White's going to keep it to himself, take it to the right side. He does break one tackle, and it's a pickup of good for 5 yards out to the 25 to start things off.
Yeah, you like to see that on first down, picking up 4 or 5 yards. Got a nice little push, had the tight end back leading out that way. So they look to spread the field to the wide side and then take it back to the short side.
Yeah, definitely spread the field out there with the 3 wide to the left. Same formation in shotgun. And the same play as White takes this one to the right side. Had a big hole. He hits it. He's across the first down marker out toward the 36-yard line and moves the chains for Whiting.
Yeah, White on the first 2 plays is picking up, in 2 plays he's picked up 16 yards. So they really must have saw something in watching some of the game film on a weakness to that short side and also to the tight end side. So they're outmanning them at the point of attack with the fullback leading as well.
Welcome Jay Simmons back into the press box as he was watching from the outside. Same play here. White's going to keep it going to that right side, and now that's 3 in a row. He does pick up 3 on that play, and maybe the Bearcats start to, okay, we're going to stop this.
You know, it's just to give the fans an idea of what we're dealing with here. We have, like if we're on a ship, we have a porthole to look out of, so it's 2 of us trying to look out, and I'm trying to make sure Mike is able to see at the same time I am.
Same formation for Whiting. White, it's a little draw play. Now he goes left, and nothing doing. I think he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, so that brings up 3rd and long for the Oilers.
Yeah, number 57, Brandon Olson, right there on the tackle, right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a big 3rd down here, 3rd down and 8. See, look at they talk about the porthole, and now they got the emergency crash siren going off here for a ship. You know, perfect timing. Thank you, guys.
I'm sure that was all set up, but
yeah, it was.
Yeah, of course, that's how it works. White back out there in shotgun, 3 wide to his left. He's looking to pass, throws over the middle. It is caught. Oh, and no, dropped. Had it and lost it. Kaysen Dunn could not hang on to it. Oh, he got open over the middle, got away from about 2 defenders.
Yeah,
being 4th down.
Yeah, he split the 2 defenders on a post. He was the middle receiver on that play. The 2 receivers on each side of him ran out routes, and he ran a seam route right up the middle to perfection. Perfect throw. And then he dropped it.
Yeah, that's one they might look back at that play later in the game to say, hey, that was open in that first quarter. Punting it is White. He'll do it all tonight. This one on the far side of the field, taken across the 40-45, coming back toward the middle of the field, crossing the 50 out to the, looks like the 47-yard line for the Bearcats. That was David Diaz, the junior.
Diaz did a nice job, got up. Once he caught the ball on the sideline, he was able to cut it back to the middle of the field and get up the field. And they are starting in Oiler territory.
Well, a good start for the Bearcats as Caleb Klimzak comes to the line in shotgun formation. 1 wide to the right side. Halfback Ortiz and Welch will now drift off. Now they're going to go 5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Klimzak back to pass, looking right, pumps, fakes, throws, got a man open and overthrows Compton. Down the right sideline near the 15-yard line over there. They're looking for that big play that was there.
Yeah, Klimzak did a nice job, read it perfectly. Whiting played sort of a rolled-up man coverage with the free safety over the top, but the free safety jumped the slot receiver, and then no help over the top for that defensive back who was only playing about 3 or 4 yards off of the receiver. Well, and he's going to be thinking about that one for a while. There's a couple big plays. It should be 7-7 right now.
We mentioned Compton, Logan Fox, and Diaz, and Caspade, another wide receiver out there for the Bearcats. And this one's going to be kept by Ortiz. And Ortiz going to get a big push from that offensive line out across the 45, near the 40-yard line. 3rd and short will be for the Bearcats.
Yeah, and it looks like that is just under 9 minutes left in the first quarter. 3rd down and 2 for the Bearcats. Well, you look at Caleb Klimzak, 6'6", 200 pounds. He really stands out in that pocket or in that huddle out there. I went on the field. I go, man, I got to see if he's real. Oh yeah, he is 6'6".
Yeah, he looks tall from up here too. This one taken up the middle again in a big hole. Hit has the first down. This is Ortiz crossing the 30 to the 23-yard line and a first down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, they went into a wild Bearcat formation right there because Caleb Klimzak was on the sidelines as we were talking about him. And he comes back on the field. Looks like it's going to be first down on the 23-yard line. 8:17 left in the first quarter.
The rest of the offense for the Bearcats from right to left. Olson, Krolikowski, Tichy, Smith, Good, and Venticle, the tight end. Shotgun for the Bearcats, 2 wide to the right for Klimzak. He's back to pass. He's throwing right side. Catch is made and taken out of bounds around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, this is a short gain right there. Nice route, nice throw, and as well, good defense by the Whiting Oilers right on top of that catch, and he took him down immediately for a short gain of 2.
Sophomore Logan Fox with the reception. Oilers defensive line, Flannery, Graza, Burris. Linebackers Rosero, White out there at linebacker, and Huffman. Here's a handoff. This one taken by Ortiz to the right side. Has blockers ahead. Ortiz down the sideline, diving toward the end zone. And they're going to knock him out and say he's at the 1-yard line. Wow. Ortiz reached for the goal line as he was falling down. Did knock down the pylon, but the referee says he's out. They're marking now inside the 2.
Well, nice job blocking downfield by some of the offensive linemen for the Wheeler Bearcats. Did a nice job pushing those guys. He didn't get hit until he was about 8 yards, 9 yards downfield.
Klimzak in shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off Ortiz. Ortiz gets some big blocks, and he's into the end zone for a Bearcats touchdown with 7:26 to play here in the first quarter.
They keep on making me nervous like they didn't pay their NIPSCO bill or something. The lights keep going up, but it's a little light show after the score there.
It's Ortiz's 16th touchdown of the season.
Well, they got the fire trucks going out here. They got all kinds of stuff going out here. Small town, nothing here, baby.
Yeah. Venticle out for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 7-0 Bearcats on top of the Oilers with 7:26 to play in the first quarter. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the Nika Contractors and Electrical Workers of Local 531.
No.
Welcome back to game night on the Region Sports Network. As Wheeler leads at 7-0. Jay Simmons and Mike Zajac from Wheeler High School. They just kicked it off. It was a Quintel kickoff. This kickoff and all kickoffs are presented by Quintel Incorporated, handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country since 1994. So Whiting's offense back out onto the field. Did have to punt it away. They got some good runs there from White on their first possession. He's going to do the same thing here. Take it to right side. Rocks away from one. And he's close to that first down marker right at the 30-yard line. They might give it to him. We'll see.
Boy, A.J. Hobson, number 51, the right tackle, buried the linebacker that was on top of him, and then A.J. White, Austin White, just ran right outside of him there for a nice gain.
Yeah, short.
Just short.
Same formation for Whiting. Trips to the left side. White's going to keep it going right again, and he picks up the first down and a little bit more on the far side of the field out across the 30 to the 36-yard line, and a first down for Whiting.
Yeah, A.J. Hobson, the right tackle for Whiting, and Martin Guerrero, the right guard. Boy, they are really putting some hits out there to get that push for Austin White to get these big yards.
That first down is brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville. You can visit them on the web at fourseasonsmechanical.com. A little surprised they're not going to the opposite side with Steele at 315-pound left tackle.
Well, if you look at it, they've got an unbalanced line out there. They've got an extra lineman to the right side.
White keeps this one. He tries going to his left side now. The Bearcats defensive line, Bigham and Good, getting in there and creating some havoc, only picking up a couple.
Well, actually what Whiting is doing is they have 6 linemen in the game, so they've got 3 linemen to the right-hand side, 2 linemen to the left of the center, and they're just getting a great push on that right side. So, again, they're just attacking at the point of attack. They got the fullback there, they got 3 linemen, and then they got the quarterback running the ball, so they're really loading up at the point of attack.
And then you send the running back out there in front, too, as well at Flannery. And this one's kept again by White. And White crosses the 45 to close to the 48-yard lines. It's another Four Seasons Mechanical first down, brought to you by our friends at Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville, your Northwest Indiana heating and cooling specialist.
Another first down for, and I almost said it, the Houston Oilers, but the Whiting Oilers, and that's
my time.
Yeah, with 5'11".
White. It is Flannery going to the left side. White's going to look to throw in far side right at number 5. That was Anderson, the receiver. Just past him. He had 2 defenders on him out there and incomplete. It'll be second down.
Yeah, Tyne Van Tickle was out there. Nice coverage. Looked like both the receiver and the defensive back were doing a little bit of hand fighting. And as long as the contact is mutual, then it seems like the officials are sort of letting it go a little bit more than they have in the past.
2nd and 10 here for White. And we got some movement on the line here. I think it was one of the receivers. Might have been Kason Dunn on this left side.
Hey, Austin White is really happy. Bradley Flannery is in the game. He's 6 foot 230. He is leading the way for him on all those running plays.
Yeah, that's a big guy to have back there as your running back and key blocker, almost like a fullback back there, just leading the run.
Exactly. And, you looked. I was looking on the stats for him, and I didn't see any.
Yeah, well, now we know why.
He's a blocker. He's an additional lineman out there.
Yeah, I mean, him and Garza are the same size at 230 and 6 foot. And they're getting close to that original line of scrimmage, going to come up just short at the 47-yard line. 3rd and long coming up for Whiting.
Yep, 4:42 left in the first quarter. Yeah, Whiting's going to have to now, and I don't think this is 4-down territory for them right here. I think if they don't get it, you've got to punt it away unless it's 4th and 1 or 2.
A big thing for Whiting in this game, I think, too, is just control the clock and
try and
keep going slow on offense and keep the Bearcats' defense on the field. Now White in shotgun. It's Flannery to his left side. He's got back to pass. Here comes pressure, throwing it, and incomplete to the right side.
Number 5.
Number 5. That was Anderson again. He was looking at him around the 40-yard line. It would have been a first down had he held on, but it was just over his head. So 4th down for the Oilers. Keeping everybody out there, but they also could punt it away.
Yeah, Anderson, one of the leading receivers, 22 catches, just under 400 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Now White's
4th down and 11 here. We'll see what the Oilers are going to do.
Yeah, looks like White's back enough. He'll punt it. Of course, you got to be ready for a fake if you're Wheeler, because White could possibly throw that ball too. He does kick it away. Pretty good one. And it's dropped right on the sideline there. I think falling on it was the Bearcats.
Yeah, right there, what White is doing, it looks like he's just trying to corner that ball, trying to kick it as far as he can, but also put him in the corner. So that way their punt cover just has to run to one side of the field to cover the punt.
So the Bearcats take over. It was Diaz who recovered the punt.
Yeah, Jordan Diaz with the 2-yard run. That's the only score so far in this game.
Klimzak, hands off, Ortiz. Ortiz breaking tackles. He's dragging the defender right around the 30-yard line. Yep. That's where he gets taken down, close to the first down.
Angel Roman, number 20, just hanging on for dear life, going, come on, buddies, help me out here. You guys need to get here. And it looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 2 yards. That's with 3:37 left in the first quarter.
Klimzak brings the offense back out. 2 wide to his right side. Ortiz just to his right. Now he goes back to his left. Klimzak back to pass, looking right, throws. Catch is made for a first down. Breaking one tackle, almost getting away from another. And out to the 50-yard line. That's Fox. Logan Fox for a first down at midfield.
Well, nice throw and catch right there. Just a simple little out route for Klimzak there. Wait, you know, when he sets his feet and he's got some time, he can put some zip on that ball.
Yeah, it's a long throw because he was on the far side of that field coming away toward us.
Yes.
With that throw. Fakes it to Ortiz. Catch is made over the middle, and another Bearcats first down brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville. Visit them on the web at fourseasonsmechanical.com.
Tyne Van Tickle with the catch on that one.
Yeah, nice catch. Couple catches here.
Yeah, he does. And he's got some nice hands. He caught it completely with his hands, a nice slant route. Caught it in the middle of traffic, so he's not afraid to go across the middle there and make those catches.
Van Tickle, a junior, 6'1", 160 pounds. Klimzak with Ortiz behind him. Looking left, now he's going to throw right, going long, got a man, and it's incomplete, looking for Compton.
Compton almost looked like he got a little offensive push right there. I don't know, that one I might have thrown the flag on, an offensive pass interference.
I mean, it hit his fingertips, so he had a chance at making the grab.
Well, you know what? His problem was he turned around and started backpedaling too soon instead of looking over his shoulder and running to catch the ball. It always slows you down so much.
2nd and 10 from the Whiting 39. Klimzak to Ortiz. Big hole. He hits it. Breaks away from one tackle. Crossing the 30-yard line. A big run there from Jaden Ortiz. Actually going to push it out to the 28-yard line. And another Bearcats first down. Brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialist.
Boy, that's the first time that Wheeler has run up the middle, and that was a huge hole. Good job by that offensive line right there, getting a good push. He didn't get hit until he was about 7-8 yards downfield, and then dragged a couple defenders for the next 4.
1st and 10 with 1:50 to play here in the first. Klimzak in shotgun. Back to pass, looking left. Throwing wide, catch is made, far side of the field, making a couple man moves and down.
Number 11.
At the 5-yard line, it's David Diaz with the reception. It's 1st and goal for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Diaz, wow, what a great route. He looked over his shoulder, looked like he was going deep, hit about 15 yards downfield, planted, came back on a quick out route, and was wide open. The defensive back still had his back turned like he was going way downfield. Nice route, nice head fake by Diaz.
1st and goal with 1:25 to play in the first for the Bearcats. Same formation, shotgun. Running backs to his left and right. They fake it to one. They give it to the other, going left side, trying to get a move that he can't. He's going to maybe lose one. Actually gained one out to the 4-yard line.
That's number 42. Hey, whoever made this depth chart didn't do a very good job.
Levi Murray. Now we got to write them in. Good things we got pens. Now Murray does pick up one for the Bearcats. 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Klimzak. Hands off, Ortiz. Ortiz gets blocks. Ortiz is in to the end zone for another touchdown.
Here we go again with the light show.
Jaden Ortiz, second touchdown of the game. He's up to 17 on the year.
Just a great push by the offensive line, and number 42, Levi
Murray
did a nice job being the lead blocker right there. Boy, that offensive line is just getting some great pushes. I mean, Jaden Ortiz just walked into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. 14-0 is the score with 32 seconds to play in the first. Bearcats leading Whiting. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking. CU1's high-yield checking offers the opportunity to earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No monthly fees and no minimum or opening balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of your money with Credit Union One. Open an account at cu1.com/high-yield checking.
We love home internet from T-Mobile. Now Mesh boosts Wi-Fi all over your home. Taking a class in your attic, that dead spot is gone. Stream ballet in your man cave, learn to paint on your lawn.
It's glorious.
And now on the road, you can take T-Mobile Wi-Fi with you. Hey, stay connected and watch what you'll do.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. This is a Quintel kickoff, and all kickoffs are presented by Quintel Incorporated, specializing in reconditioning, repairing, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers since 1994.
Hey, don't forget, Lango's Pizza has been the favorite since 1979, serving Northwest Indiana from 3 locations, Highland, Cherville, and Crown Point. Enjoy pizza, sandwiches, and more. Dine in or carry out, order online at langospizza.com. Lango's Pizza, the official pizza of Region Sports Network.
Cameron Patterson took that one out to the 21-yard line. That's where White will take it here. Going right side, stiff arm And White diving forward after the stiff arm does get it out to the 25-yard line. A good run, a good start to this drive for White and the Oilers.
Yep, I think the Oilers, we talked about it earlier, it's maybe time for some play action right here. Go for the home run like they did earlier and had the ball drop for a touchdown. But I think that, the way that Whiting's running the ball, they need to throw in a little bit of play action here. Keep the Wheeler Bearcats on their heels a little bit.
Time runs out here in the first quarter. That'll do it. The Bearcats lead it 14-0 over Whiting. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. 14-0 here. Wheeler on top of Whiting. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac from Wheeler High School. And don't forget to visit regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, their Instagram page, and Region Sports Network YouTube for this week's Home Improvement Top 10 presented by Enigenberg Exteriors. You can find them on the web at ebergexteriors.com. We got one of the teams from the top 10 here tonight.
Yes,
Wheeler,
we do.
All the way up to number 5.
Yeah, and they've been gradually moving up throughout the season. So that's it's all based on their last 5 games. They're 5-2 or 5-0 in their last 5 games.
Throw from Austin White to the far side of the field. He was looking for, I believe that was Patterson on the far side. Again, not on the depth chart, so I got to add him to the depth chart.
Well, I do have to say in my defense, since I did make out the depth chart, that Whiting only sent 1 deep. So, but you can, unlike, the other coaches, bigger schools, they send almost like a 3 deep depth chart.
Yeah. Then it gets a little confusion in there. White back out there, looking to pass. Here comes the pressure. White gets away from one. Might get a face mask in there. Nothing called.
I thought I saw it too, and I was using the binoculars. I'm cheap.
Can't miss anything with that.
No. Yeah, you're right. They missed that one. Now, it would have been only a 5-yard incidental contact because it didn't look like he grabbed the face mask. It looked like his hand brushed across it, but it would have given him a replay of 3rd down.
So 4th down here for the Oilers. White is back to punt it away with 11:20 to go. We talked about this offense needs to spend some time out there to give their defense a break. They go basically 3 and out right there in a quick possession. And good tackle there from Michael Anderson.
5 on 5.
Yeah, the senior for Whiting takes down Van Tickle right around the 42-yard line is where the Wheeler offense goes back to work.
Yeah, let's see if the Whiting defense can wake up out here and force a punt.
Yeah, they need. They're going to need a. You don't want to go down 3 scores and just 3 possessions for Wheeler.
Yep, 11:06 left in the second quarter.
So Klimzak out there. 2 wide to the left. It's Ortiz right behind him. He fakes it to Ortiz, rolling to his left, going long, had a man, and the catch is made. What a grab there from David Diaz around the 30-yard line. And the Bearcats first down in business here in the Oiler territory.
Yeah, Diaz just reached over the top of the defensive back that was closing. He had his back turned, reached over the top of him, made the catch. That's one of those IBEW Local 697 electrifying plays. Yep. Plays from this week's football action. Visit regionsports.com, Facebook Region Sports Nation or on Instagram. Electrifying Plays presented by BEW Local 697.
That play's definitely going to be on there.
Yeah.
Ortiz takes this one about 5 yards, handoff to the right side. Klimzak coming over to the coach to get the play. Second and about 5, possibly 4, with 10:35 to play here in the second.
I'm going with the scoreboard guy. He's got a 5 on there.
I'm going with me because he's got to get to the 20-yard line, it looks like, for a first down. And the ball inside the 25, almost the 24. Klimzak throwing right side, catch is made, gets away from one, does Compton far side. He's got the first down. It didn't matter if it was at the 25 or the 24.
Yes, it did not matter.
Pick up another first down.
Bryce Compton did a really nice job, made it look like he was pushing hard upfield, then all of a sudden stopped on a dime, turned, the ball was already in the air. Great timing between the wide receiver and quarterback on that play.
You heard the whistle right by us. That's 50-50 here at Wheeler High School.
I got some.
Jay's got something, yep. Klimzak fakes it, looking to pass. Now he's going to run. Takes off and spinning him down is number 15, Kaysen Dunn of Whiting. It's a pretty good pickup. He picked up about 6 on the play.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's comfortable running the ball, though. The quarterback for Wheeler, Klimzak, he just doesn't. He looked like he was running straight up and down. He looks like he just wants to get rid of the ball more than he wants to run it.
Yeah, nobody open on that play. Some confusion on the far side for Whiting. They hand it off Ortiz going right. Ortiz crossing the 10-yard line out near the 5. He's going to be maybe about a yard short, it looks like.
Yep, 3rd down and 1 with just at the 9-minute mark left in the second quarter. Well, again, Wheeler has not been in any that very often these 3rd down and short plays. Whiting's defense has got to step up. I think this is 4-down territory for the Wheeler Bearcats. And it looks like they're going to Wildcat because I see Caleb Klimzak on the sidelines.
He is. So Ortiz back there with Welch.
Yep.
And looks like we might have a false start. Klinglery is back there as well.
Yeah, they had 2 guys in motion. I don't know if it was the center that didn't snap it soon enough or the 2 running backs to either side were in motion before the ball was snapped. So it looks like Klimzak's going to come back on the field, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Ball placed at the 11, maybe the 10-yard line over there.
I think this is going to, they'll probably come back to that draw play that's been working so well for them in between the tackles. They've been getting some nice pushes on that offensive line.
That, or do you lob one up to the corner? Play action, lobs one, corner, Compton, end zone, touchdown!
Boy, what a catch right there by, who's that, Compton?
Yep.
Why, Bryce Compton high pointed that ball, caught it up way over his head. Nice job by the quarterback. Caleb Klimzak throws it out there to the corner, and boom, what a great catch. Gets both feet down in the corner.
Had 2 defenders out there, and maybe just the speed. I think he made maybe a possible juke move to go inside and then cut back to the outside corner. And a perfect throw there from Klimzak to Compton for Klimzak's 12th touchdown of the season.
Now that was stealing right there. I mean, that was wide open. Great catch. Nice throw. Wheeler Bearcats are putting it on them.
That Tickle makes the extra point, 21-0 with 8:26 to play here in the second. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Value Flooring in Valparaiso is a family-owned business with over 20-plus years in the industry. Located at 708 Silhavy Road, Value Flooring is open Monday through Saturday, offering a wide selection of flooring options and installation. With knowledge and experience, Value Flooring can also assist customers on a personal level by coordinating colors and by selecting the right products for their lifestyles. The number to call is 548-2705, and the website is valueflooringonline.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Regions Sports Network. 21-0 is the score. The Bearcats on top of the Whiting Oilers. This is a Quintel kickoff. Kickoff and all kickoffs presented by Quintel Incorporated, handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country since 1994. It's been Tickle to kick it away out to the 10-yard line. Bobbled and picking it up and getting smothered around the 17-yard line was Julius Youngblood, the junior cornerback, to bring it out. And now Whiting needs a score.
Yeah, and I got to give you full props there, offensive coordinator Mike Zajac here. Calls the play perfectly. The little fade to the corner. Nice job. Got to give you your props. I called the draw. You called the right play. The little fade in the corner.
I know it works on Madden back in 2007 when I used to play. Works all the time with Randy Moss.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so Austin White and company back out there. I said they need a score.
They need a sustained drive is what they need.
And they need to get the ball
and
moving.
Points.
White looking to pass. Here comes the pressure, throwing, and incomplete. He was looking there for number 5, Michael Anderson, the wide receiver. Looked like he might have thrown it behind him.
Yeah, just a little bit. Looked like Anderson wasn't able to get his hands up in time. He tried to basket catch that one and went right through his hands. Nice job by Austin White keeping his eyes downfield and finding a receiver. Just got to connect next time.
Dylan Knezovich of the Bearcats was bringing the pressure from the right side. He's got 3 sacks on the year. He's looking for number 4 there. 8:12 to play here in the second quarter. White keeps it. Right side, cuts back toward the middle of the field. He picks up maybe 1 to the 20.
Yeah, Colton Kingery right there with the big tackle. Got low and just picked him up and slammed him down. Sophomore linebacker, one of the team's leading tacklers. Did a nice job right there. Perfect fit. 3rd down and 8 for the Whiting Oilers.
You know, they've seen too many 3rd and longs.
Yes,
we'll
they
see
have.
Another one here. Backed up. Here's White. Rolling to his left. Now he's got to cut back over the middle. Looking for some blocks. He doesn't get it, but he does pick up a couple out to the 24-yard line, and Whiting's going to have to punt it away again.
Yeah, just not able to figure out what they can do offensively right now. Whiting just sort of floundering around trying to find something that works. For piping hot pizza delivered right to your door, call Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Squeegee's is located at 106 South Broad Street in Griffith. Give them a call at 219-924-6000. Pickup or delivery. It's Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith, the best on Broad.
White back to punt it away. It's a high punt. This one toward the line, and it takes a big Whiting bounce. Bounce around the 45 of Wheeler and goes all the way down to the 27. So a good kick there from White. They needed it. They needed to push the Bearcats back. But now puts Whiting's defense back onto the field as they are huffing and puffing and already the hands. And a lot of these guys go both ways.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it doesn't matter whether they're on offense or defense. It's a lot of guys going both ways. You got the rover back is Austin White, the quarterback. So you've got all kinds of guys going both ways.
Now, did you go both ways when you played at Highland?
Yes, I did. I was outside linebacker and wide receiver.
And how was that? You
exhausted by the end of the game. And the nice thing was that I got a break in the second quarter, and then at the end of the third quarter, I got a break.
Klimczak going long. Got him, man! It's Compton down the middle of the field. A perfect strike. And another touchdown for the Wheeler Bearcats.
Wow, what a perfect throw by Caleb Klimczak, just in stride. That was Bryce Compton, correct? Yep, Bryce Compton just in stride What a great catch. 73-yard completion. And that one was straight money. The defensive backs for Whiting looked like they were on their heels, looked like they were biting up on the offensive play action real quick, and boom. Compton was downfield. Now that is an IBEW Local 967 electrifying play. Check it out at IBEW Local 967 electrifying plays from this week's football action. Visit regionsports.com, Facebook/RegionSportsNation, and or on Instagram. The electrifying plays presented by IBEW Local 697, the electrifying professionals.
Compton had his guy by maybe 10 yards on
that. Yeah, that was just awesome. Awesome throw, awesome catch. Great job by the offensive line.
And Tickle out there for the extra point. Up and good. 28-0 the score. The Bearcats on their way. They're maybe starting to think of Griffith next week.
Yeah.
And the undefeated Griffith Panthers a chance for the conference title. We got a lot more game here. It's 6:37 to play in the second. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac here from Wheeler High School. It's 28-0. The Bearcats on top of the Whiting Oilers. It's a Quintel kickoff here from Van Tickle, and this one will go into the end zone. They specialize in reconditioning, repairing, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. You can handle all the jobs and sizes throughout the country since 1994. We're going to get to Jay here pretty soon for a scoreboard update. It's courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til Food Market. Strachan Van Til. Shop online for delivery or curbside pickup at strachanvantil.com.
After this play, we'll get to some of the scores.
Whiting out there, back on offense. They need to get the ball moving. As it's Austin White and company. 3 wide to his left side, same formation. He's going to run it right. He breaks away from one, actually not breaking away from that tackle. Coming in to make the play was number 13 of the Bearcats. That's Klingery. We've heard his name a lot tonight. Coming out of the linebacker position. And I think White might have gained 2 on the play.
Right.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
After this play, we'll have all the scoreboard update ready for you.
Jason talk with the guys back at the studio, getting some scores. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Defense moving around. Not too many down linemen for the Bearcats there. And his catch is made over the middle. And a first down and more. That is Anderson taking it out across the 40 near the 45-yard line. 6'4", 200 pounds, the big wide receiver.
Okay, here we go with the scoreboard update. The Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update. We've got Hanover and Andrain in the second. All these are in the second quarter, zeros. Westside, Bishop Knowles, 0. Boone Grove, Lake Station, Boone Grove, 14. Lake Station, 0.
Back to passes. White rolling to his left. He's going to flip this one out of bounds. Nobody open. That's a good play by White instead of trying to force one in there.
Yep, play to throw that one away, live to play another down. Then we continue on. Griffith, 14. Calumet, 6. Crown Point, 14. Chesterton, 0. East Chicago, Hammond Central is knotted up at 0. Kankakee Valley, 13. Highland, 0. Morton, 7. Hobart, 0. Ooh, surprise there. Maryville, 14. Lake Central, 3.
White back to pass here, going deep, long, got a man open and incomplete. Looking for Patterson. He had a step on one of his guys.
Yeah, Patterson and another receiver running together right there. You sort of want those guys to spread out a little bit, not be clustered up like that. Continuing on, Michigan City 12, LaPorte 0, Lowell 10, Munster 0, Valparaiso 14, Portage 10, like I thought was going to be a close one. Rensselaer Central 14, River Forest 0. And the last one, Bowman Academy and Tri-County, 0 at the end of the first quarter, or at the end of the second quarter.
Any surprises out there other than the Hobart?
Yeah, I think the closeness of that Crown Point Chesterton game, 14-0. Usually Crown Point's up like 28-0 at the end of the half, but they still have time left. You know, let's see, what was the other one I read? Oh yeah.
Morton and Hobart?
Yeah, Morton, Hobart, and then Valparaiso, Portage, 14-10. That's a surprise. You know, Portage is going positive. Valpo the last couple of weeks has been going in the opposite direction.
That game also on RSN's network. And that pass from White there to Dunn, just outside of his hands, dropped it. And we're going to get a flag here. It looks like maybe running into the kicker. Let's see if it's running or roughing the kicker.
Yep, we'll have to see if it's roughing the kicker. That is a first down for the Whiting Oilers with 5:13 left in second quarter.
The defensive end of Wheeler, Charlie Casper, knocked down White. Let's see. 5 yard for, did he say roughing?
Well, be running into the kicker.
Running, so
yeah.
I heard roughing. Well, let's see what Whiting wants to do here.
It looks like they're going to take the punt.
So they'll get 5 yards back. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they would have just moved it up 5 yards. It would have still been fourth down, and then they would have had to re-kick. So they just decided to keep the punt where it was and just give the Wheeler Bearcats a first down right there, because you never know what's going to happen on a punt. If you get a good punt, you don't really necessarily want to do it again, right? If you don't have to.
That is true. Bearcats offense back out. It was a 73-yard touchdown pass from Klimzak to Compton on the last drive. They start this one from the 29-yard line. Klimzak pump fake, throwing deep again, and the catch made on the far side of the field. That's Van Tickle, I believe. Tyne Van Tickle makes the play for a first down, moves the chains into Whiting territory.
Well, nice job. And the thing is, you see these receivers, these receivers are running great routes, getting wide open, and you can tell that the head coach played college football, played wide receiver at college, because these guys are well coached out there, know exactly where to go, and the quarterback is executing perfectly, hitting these guys right as they're coming out of their breaks.
5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Klimzak throwing left side, catch made, gets almost away from one, is Diaz. He's across the 35 to the 32-yard line, and another first down for them. Don't forget, coming up at the half, we'll connect the first half and the second half of tonight's game. It'll be the Host Connections halftime report presented by Host Connections, proven under pressure.
And and that tackle, you thought almost it was a horse collar, but he grabbed the jersey and not the back of the shoulder pad. So no call there. Good job by the officials.
Taking the run here is Ortiz, picking up about 5 on the play. Second down with 4:10 to play in the second. Wheeler trying to add another score to go up big in this half.
Yeah, and that offense is right now is doing everything perfectly well, passing wise. Great job, offensive lineman. The quarterback Klimzak has had all day to sit back there and throw. Pass rush is non-existent.
Yeah, he has not gotten any pressure from Whiting's defense. Back to pass again. Wide open over the middle. And another touchdown. I believe that's Connor Welch, number 18.
Yep.
Coming wide open over the middle. Nobody had him. And 34-0 now. Wheeler on top.
Boy, they are just putting on a light show out here. no pun intended right there. Huh? Connor Welch was the slot receiver right there and just broke his pattern right down the middle of the field. There was 2 receivers to each side. He came in, released right up the middle of the field, and was wide open for the score.
And the tickle out for the extra point for Wheeler. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. 35-0, 3:37 to play here in the first half. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual card, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac here from Wheeler High School. As Julius Youngblood taking that Quintel kickoff out to the 30-yard line. And Quintel Incorporated handling all jobs of all sizes throughout the country since 1994. Now another touchdown makes it 35-0 Wheeler with 3.5 to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Wheeler's just doing a great job offensively. Not much of a pass rush, and the secondary for Whiting is just not covering very well.
White and company out there again. Wheeler showing blitz. White takes it, and he's going to pick up a couple. I think a face mask is coming there.
Yeah, good call there. I didn't have my binoculars up, but I could still see that one.
I think that was a grab. That other one we saw, it was just like a wipe across the face mask. This one was a full grab. Oh, this is going to be a big play as the clock. And at 3 minutes to play here in the
3 minutes and 2 seconds.
That'll put Whiting all the way to the Wheeler 49-yard line. Don't forget to visit regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, and Instagram for this week's Powering Indiana Peak Performers presented by NECA, IBEW, Powering Indiana of Lake County, the region's most trusted electricians. Big push there by the offensive lineman, Garza. And we got a flag and a hold.
Yeah, it looks like it was the right tight end there, and that was number 51, A.J. Hobson. I said some nice things, so I can throw him under the bus on this one. Yeah, he got his arm out as he was going downfield to block. He was trying to seal off that inside linebacker. Inside linebacker tried to cut in front of him. He extended that arm out, and a good call by the officials.
Well, you were reading that. I saw Martin Guerrero, the right guard, went to go pick up the flag for the referee. He goes, no, leave that there.
Yeah. Well, it's on some of the plays, it depends on where the flag is thrown on how they mark it off.
White's going to keep this one right side. Did get some blocks. That's a good push there. And a pickup of about 7 on the play. Gets him back to the 48. So it'll That'll be about, 14 yards?
So what happens on a holding play like that is if the holding occurs past the line of scrimmage, then they take it from the spot of the foul. If the holding occurs behind the line of scrimmage, they just mark it from the line of scrimmage backwards.
The referee signaling to restart the play clock. They do. Austin White went down to tie his shoe.
Yep, another scoreboard update. Crown Point 21, Chesterton 0. So Crown Point is now starting to put it in full gear.
White gets away from pressure, throws over the middle, catch is made, and a big hit there by the safety, Keegan Keel. The corner actually coming across. A good grab there by number 15, Kason Dunn. Close to that first down marker, so 3rd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
And if I'm Whiting, I'm going for it on 4th down if I don't get it here.
Still waiting to get a play from the coach. Down to 8 seconds on the play clock. 5 seconds. 4, 2. Get it off. White keeps it. He's got the first down. Crossing the 40 to the 36-yard line. It's brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialist, as Whiting is going to take their first time out of the game.
Yeah, nice job, Bradley Flannery right there. So kicked out and did a nice job kicking out that defensive end of the Wheeler Bearcats, and then Austin White read that block perfectly and cut right inside of it. You know, we do have some awards at the end of the game we do give out. You can.
Yeah, at the conclusion, we'll name the Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowell Companies have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays until 2 o'clock in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. We'll also name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about the apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. Well, 1st and 10 for Whiting.
That one's always a hard one to find somebody for.
Blue collar?
Yeah. Because it's, you know, you don't want to look at the stats. You want to just reflect on the game and see who comes up.
White back to pass. Now he's going to run for it, and he's taken down by Charlie Casper. He does pick up 2. You're looking to pass. Nobody got open. He had Anderson and I believe Dunn out there.
Yeah, White got his feet set, and he had pressure in his face, so he did the right thing and tucked it and ran.
Throwing right to Patterson. It's low. Skips the pass in there. Incomplete. 3rd and long for Whiting again.
Yeah. Whiting, you know, this is 4-down territory for them. They're going to be going forward here on 4th down. So, if the way I like to call it is get 5 or 6 yards here, make it a little bit more manageable of a 4th down. I mean, if you can pick it up, but try and cut that distance in half.
Looking on the field, I do not see Michael Anderson out there, 6'4" receiver. Now White's in trouble, bounces away, and can't get away from anybody else. Made a couple good moves in the backfield. All the way back to the 40, looks like the 44-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field with 20 seconds, 21 seconds, and the referees now going to get together as Wheeler takes the timeout. No surprise on a Wheeler timeout there.
No, looked like Coach Testa was yelling at the play clock.
Well, it's down to 13 seconds, so I wonder if maybe they'll put some more.
Yeah, it looked like they had
there.
originally called the timeout at about 24, 25 seconds left in the half.
I was mentioning Michael Anderson, the wide receiver. Big target out there at 6'4". I didn't see him on the last play. I still don't see him in the huddle, and now I don't see him on the sideline. I don't know if you've got the binoculars out there. So
all right, let's see.
Let's see if he's there. Number 2. There he is. Now he's back onto the field. And
That may be a misprint. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm looking at
number 5.
2, number 5.
He's out there. I did see him. Now I don't.
Well, it looks like Whiting's going to punt the ball away here.
Yep.
And it looked like they put it back to 33 seconds left on the game clock.
Wheeler's going to have another go at it.
You know, it's
that offense, they can put up some points real quick.
Yeah, hey, it's a great opportunity to work on your 2-minute drill.
They come for the block. They just miss it. This one goes out of bounds. Let's see where the referee will mark it at the 25-yard line with 27 seconds to play. And if, you're Wheeler, you've had some big plays. He had Welch wide open for a touchdown on the last drive from like 24 yards out. And then the big play to Compton, he got open. They've got the speed to get past the Oiler defenders. So a couple plays, they might do it again.
You know what? Like I said, it's a great opportunity for them to get some practice in their 2-minute drill. Give the next week's team a little bit to worry about.
Klimzak back out there. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Throw in, left side. It's a short throw, and they rule it a catch. For now, let's see. I thought he was going to wave incomplete, and they said it was a catch right around the 30-yard line is where they marked it.
And immediately Wheeler calls timeout. Again, working on that 2-minute drill.
David Diaz with the reception, the junior wide receiver.
And for piping hot pizza delivered right to your door, call Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Squeegee's is located at 106 South Broad Street in Griffith. Give them a call at 219-924-6000. Pickup or delivery. It's Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith, the best on Broad. They better have some pizza back there for me when I get there.
You going there?
If I have to take the stuff back, I will.
It's close by your house, though.
Yes,
so
it is.
It's on the way home.
So is Squeegee's. I'm going to walk in and
that's right down the road from.
Yeah, I walk in and say, I work at Region Sports. Where's my pizza? Come on, Squeegee's.
How's that work out?
Come on, Squeegee's.
Klimzak back to pass, going long. He's looking, 2 guys on the receiver. They're going to throw a flag here. Diaz was trying to split the defenders and come back toward it, and they, I believe, didn't even allow him to. They didn't even look for the ball. That was
they didn't.
Patterson over there, along with Roman, the nickel.
Yeah, they had 2 coverages on him, but he did a great job adjusting to that ball when it was up in the air. Was able to try and split the defenders and picked up the penalty.
Pass interference on Whiting, so they're going to mark this one out.
Yeah,
from the 30.
It's in high school. It's only a 15-yard penalty, so it's not at the spot of the infraction.
So they'll get it at the 45-yard line. Clock is at 11 seconds.
Like I said, Coach Testa trying to get some 2-minute drill work in here. It's always good to work in those situations, especially when you got a nice lead and you're playing against somebody else other than practice squad.
Klimzak looking right. Throw in, corner, and the catch is dropped. They rule it incomplete. It was intended for Compton. He couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, it was a tough throw a long throw and a tough catch right there.
Yeah, that's that far side. It's a long throw because he's on the left side. He's throwing to the far right side of the field.
So he's throwing from the left hash, and he threw that one to the 40-yard line. So that's 20 yards downfield plus the width of the 2/3 of the field.
Fake it, throw, Compton. Catch is made, crosses the 50. He's got the speed to do it. Crosses the 30. Down the sideline, he may go. Compton's in for another Wheeler touchdown. This one from 55 yards out, but hold on, we got a flag back at midfield. pass interference on Wheeler. Actually going to be a block in the back.
I didn't see it, but if the officials threw the flag, it must have happened.
Compton made some great moves there to get free. Try and get a
See if we can
replay.
get the replay of this. And we're looking for the right-hand side. Looks like it happened right at about midfield, right as he was catching the ball. One of the wide receivers made a block on the free safety and got him right in the back. Good call by the officials. Great run, though, by Compton. He's got that extra burst of speed. Once he gets that ball and he's up the sidelines, watch out.
It's going to be a free play here. Same play, they're doing it again. Compton cannot get away. He got away from one, but not the other. Stopped at the 49-yard line, and that'll do it after the first half here. Bearcats making a statement. They're ready for next week. 35-0 is the score. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
For over 100 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony. From a simple to elaborate to traditional or unique, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. And for your other loved ones, Burns Funeral now has a pet cemetery and crematory. Visit burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 219-942-1117.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship, the best hands in the business.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking. CU1's high-yield checking offers the opportunity to earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No monthly fees and no minimum or opening balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of your money with Credit Union One. Open an account at cu1.com/high-yield checking.
We love home internet from T-Mobile. Now Mesh boosts Wi-Fi all over your home. Taking a class in your attic, that dead spot is gone. Stream ballet in your man cave, learn to paint on your lawn.
It's glorious.
And now on the road you can take T-Mobile Wi-Fi with you. Hey, stay connected and watch what you'll do.
Bad out there. Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network, along with Jay Simmons. It's Mike Zajac from Wheeler High School. Our producer tonight is Joey Henrich, doing a great job producing this game, and we are on Huddle Cam here at Wheeler High School. The band is out on the field for your halftime entertainment. Nice, perfect night here. For football, nice crowd here in the the smaller schools of Wheeler.
Yes, it is, and it's a great crowd here. They've been very enthusiastic, and why not? They're up 35-0, and it's been Wheeler all day, all night, all week, whatever you want to call it. They've been doing it, clicking on all cylinders, offensively, defensively. Really, the only shot Whiting had to score was that opening drive. They had a post pattern right down the middle of the field. The wide receiver for Whiting had split the two defensive backs and the quarterback made the mistake of putting a perfect throw to the receiver, and he dropped it. And that's been the one moment Whiting's had. They've had bits and pieces here where they've been able to get some running plays, and you can tell they're a young team and an inexperienced team. They just don't seem to be able to sustain drives. And we talked about it, in the pregame, that they have more offensively and defensively. They just haven't been able to sustain things. Defensively, they've been letting teams on the field too much. Offensively, they've been just getting a first down here and there, have great moments, but they can't put the moments together into a long drive.
You mentioned the drop pass, and there's been a lot of drop passes from Whiting tonight, unfortunately for them. And it is over the middle. It's off to the sides, too, where they've got opportunities to make a play. And it's almost there's a defender on them, but they have that opportunity to make the catch. It's catchable passes, yeah.
Yeah, and as a former wide receiver, Coach Testa.
It's killing you out there.
Yeah, just like, you got to catch that. And, when I came back to the sidelines, if I missed one or dropped one, the coach would just look at me and go, it did hit you in the hands. You should catch it. Whether it was the tip of my finger or one right through the breadbasket. But, yeah, these Whiting wide receivers are not helping Austin White out. And he's running for his life back there. And he's done a nice job running the ball. They've ran with that 3 offensive linemen and the fullback of Bradley Flannery to the right side, and been getting some great pushes up that right side. And, Austin White's doing a nice job running, but that's the only play that seems to really be working for him.
Well, let's get to the scoring for...
Oh, yes.
Early and often. I was going to say this game, but it's let's get to the scoring for Wheeler.
Yes, let's do it. Jaden Ortiz, a 2-yard run, and that came at 7:26 in the first quarter. And it was one of those things where he just pretty much walked right in, easy touchdown. nice sustained drive for the Wheeler Bearcats. The next drive, Jaden Ortiz again, 7-yard run that came at just about at the end of the first quarter with 32 seconds left, and that put Wheeler up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Then the air show started with Bryce Compton catching the call by Mike here in the press box on a little fade pass from Caleb Klimczak. Nice fade pass to the corner of the end zone. Great call, Mike, by the way. And just Bryce Compton high points that ball, makes a nice catch, and boom. Now they're up 21-0. And then again, Bryce Compton, 73-yard pass from Caleb Klimczak. Just another beautiful pass. You know, Caleb just has that arm, boy. It just seems like, you know, that ball was about 50 yards in the air. Compton caught it in complete stride right down the middle of the field, ran a seam pattern, and just walks in for the score. And that came at 6:38 in the second quarter. So that was the second score of the second quarter for Bryce Compton. And then the last one came with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Connor Walsh with a 24-yard pass from Caleb. Again, nice throw, nice catch. Whiting running nice crisp, Wheeler running some nice crisp patterns and nice catches by all the receivers. And that offensive line is giving Caleb plenty of time in that backfield.
Yeah, so 35-0 is the score. Wheeler on top of Whiting. Still got a few minutes until the third quarter. When we come back, we'll get to the Strike and Van Til hometown scoreboard. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connections. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac from Wheeler High School. You're watching the Host Connections Halftime Report, brought to you by Host Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. Visit them on the web at hostconnectionsinc.com. Host Connections, proven under pressure. Before we get to the scores, we're going to hear.
Hey, we got pressure going on right now.
Jay's got a lot of tickets. Here we go.
Nope, not even in the ballpark. I think she threw my tick by. I bought some 50-50 tickets, and I swear I thought I saw her throw them on the ground as I was walking away.
I'm sure that's what happened. I don't see anyone claiming it, though.
No, man.
Don't throw them away yet.
No.
Might have to
no show, no win, right?
Might have to redraw. Let's get to the scoreboard update. It's courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til Food Market. Strachan Van Til. Shop online for delivery or curbside pickup at strachanvantil.com.
All right, here we go. We got a freak of nature going on here. Hopefully I got this written down correctly. At the end of the second quarter, it is Andrean 3, Hanover Central 0. Hopefully I have that correct. All right, then we go to West Side Bishop Knoll. That's knotted up at 0. Boone Grove 20, Lake Station 0. Griffith 28, Calumet 6. Bodes well for next week for these two teams, you know. All right, it will continue on. Crown Point doing what they always do. They are up 28-0 at halftime over Chesterton. Hammond Central 27, East Chicago 0. East Chicago still looking for that first victory. Kankakee Valley 13, Highland 0. Morton 14, Hobart 10. They must be coming a little flat after that close loss to Hanover last week. Hobart Bricky's number 8 in the RSN poll.
They might drop out.
Yep, so Morton might move back in because they just recently dropped out. And number 3 in the RSN poll, you got the Maryville Pirates 23, Lake Central 3. Michigan City 18, LaPorte Slicer 0. Lowell Red Devils 23, Munster 0. In a close game, okay, you've got the Valparaiso Vikings 21, Portage 17. Portage fighting hard to get back into that top 10. And then you got Rensselaer Central 21, River Forest 7. We got the Knox Redskins 30, Bremen Lions 14.
You can follow all of tonight's region football scores live on the Hometown Scoreboard, streaming on youtube.com/Region Sports, facebook.com/Region Sports, and regionsports.com, courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. As Wheeler coming back out onto the field. We got a few minutes up until the start of the third quarter. I was in that long break at halftime. I walked out this door to our right and headed to the right side over there. Look out. They've got a long walk from leaving the field. They take a right turn. They go past the soccer field, come back right, and then go into the field house.
Oh, yes, the opposing team.
No, that's for Wheeler.
Wheeler, yes.
And then they keep going through the field house to their locker rooms. It's quite a long walk.
Yes,
but
it is.
Whiting, they do not have anything here. They were on the far side. I just saw them just past where the goalpost is.
One time I did coach here. We were in the warehouse over here. They took out all the lawnmowers and let us go in there. It was the first. It was when I was coaching. I coached 1 year varsity at Highland, and it was the first or second game of the season. And it's 90 degrees out, and they take all the lawnmowers out of the warehouse that's right next to the field, and we were in there for pregame and then at halftime.
Air conditioner?
No.
Fans? Anything?
No.
Nothing? The doors open?
The doors were open. How's that?
Beautiful facility they have here just for a small town for Wheeler. Big crowd on hand for them, too, in this game. They're going to have a big crowd next week, and he's looking ahead at the Griffith-Wheeler game, that game at Griffith, I believe, is
Yes,
where
it is.
will be at. So
it'll be number 4 and 5 going after each other in the RSN poll.
For a conference championship, that'll be next week's game. And Griffith looking like they're taking care of business tonight against Calumet. They were up 28-6 when Jay read off the scoreboard update.
Yes, and I got to look through my stack of papers here. See if I can find the conference standings for the South Shore. Here we are, Greater South Shore. You got Griffith and Wheeler both knotted up at 2-0, and after today's action, if it stands pat right now, that'll both be 3-0. Calumet would then drop to 1-2, and Whiting would drop to 0-4. And then you got Boone Grove winning currently against River Forest, so they would go to 2-0 in their North Division, and River Forest would then drop to 1-2.
With the divisions on some of these conferences, you'd like to see a conference championship, so to speak.
Right.
If they had, I don't know if they had the time, but going into sectionals, but like let's say, how great would it be for these Griffith and Wheeler not to meet next week, but it still works out because they're both going to meet for the conference championship.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you went through and found some of the teams in both conferences do play a lot of crossover from the north to the south. So a lot of teams do play each other. You try to, at times you try and play up a little bit like Wheeler did at the beginning of the season. They played Hanover Central. So you like to play out of conference as well.
This is a Quintal kickoff as we start the second half. This kickoff and all kickoffs are presented by Quintal Incorporated, handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country since 1994. This is Compton getting some blocks. He's going to go down the sideline. He may go. Compton's going to take it the distance all the way to the house. I see one flag. I see two flags. It's coming back.
Yeah, nice little reverse right there to open up the second half for the Wheeler Bearcats. Wheeler throwing everything out there to make Griffith have to study that game film a little bit better next week.
And this one's coming back. It looks like a possible block in the back on Wheeler. And the flag's right around the 37-yard line.
There's one thrown. There's one out on the 40 and then one at the 37. So let's see which one. I'm sure Whiting will take the one that takes Wheeler further back.
Yeah, good job by Compton. I mean, those flags are on the far side of where the action was.
Well, don't forget they ran a reverse.
That's true.
So that it doesn't help the blockers when all of a sudden the defense is changing directions, and then boom, you're going to make a possible block in the back. So tough job for the blockers on a reverse like that.
Puts Wheeler back to the 23-yard line. Klimzak in there once again at quarterback. One wide out to the left side. They're going to flip it out to Ortiz. He's going to run it right, and he is stuffed by about 10 Whiting Oilers right around the 30-yard line. A pickup looks like 7.
Yeah, nice job gang tackling for the Whiting Oilers. Let's see if small victories for Whiting right now. Let's see if the Whiting can force a punt.
2nd down and 3. Yeah, Whiting needs some big plays to happen. And just some plays to boost the confidence going into
definitely.
Next week in the last game of the season. A play action over the middle, incomplete. It looks like he was looking for number 5, Vetical, over the middle, the tight end, incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Vetical looked like he was running straight down the field, and it looked like number 18, I think it was, Connor Welsh, was running Vetical was running straight down the field, and then Welsh was trying to run a crossing pattern, and it looked like he was trying to throw to Welsh.
This one taken by Ortiz, right side, down the sideline, he may go. Burst of speed around the 50, and Ortiz is gone for a Wheeler touchdown.
That 70-yard run right there for Ortiz. Jaden Ortiz, big play right there.
Third touchdown of the game for Ortiz. He's up to 18 on the season, well over 1,000 yards now on the season.
Yeah, and Ortiz with that big 70-yard run. He's trying to take the play of the game away from Bryce Compton with the 73-yard catch.
Yeah, he got a couple blocks on that kind of a delay handoff there, and kind of opened up some lanes for Ortiz to get through. Vetical's extra point is good. 42-0 is the score with about 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a short break. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Another score, making it 42-0 after Ortiz takes it 70 yards on the delayed handoff. So Vetical to kick things off here in the Quintel kickoff. This one and all kickoffs presented by Quintel Incorporated, specializing in reconditioning, repairing, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. This one taken over there by Youngblood, up the middle, across the 15, taken down around the 16-yard line is where Austin White and the Oilers offense comes back out onto play. 7.5 minutes to play here in the third. It's Austin White, and we're going to try to...
Jaden Ortiz with that run right there. Gets the ball up the sideline and just accelerates 70 yards down the field. Then you could just see some separation right there. Great job by that offensive line opening up the hole, and Ortiz just taking full advantage of that great line blocking.
I think the lights went out before he even got to the end zone. White's going to keep this left side. He broke away from one. Can't get away from another. I might have just gotten back to the line of scrimmage. He marked it at the 19. And Bearcat slow to get up. Not sure who that is on the far side over there. It's number 3 for Keegan Keel, the cornerback. But he is up. He looks like he's okay. 6.5 to play. 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. White back to pass. Throwing. Got a man. And a catch is made. Good grab there from Kaysen Dunn. And it's Whiting Oilers first down.
Yeah, and guess who makes the tackle? David Ortiz. Next thing he's going to be walking by selling popcorn. He's got a 70-yard run, a 2-yard run, and a 7-yard run for touchdowns, and now he's out there making tackles. That's the one fun thing about watching the little bit lower level classes. You got guys doing all kinds of things out there, offensively and defensively.
It's a first down brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville. Visit them on the web at fourseasonsmechanical.com. Another catch is made over the middle, and another first down for Patterson. Crossing the 45, they're going to give them forward progress to the 44-yard line. So Whiting now throwing the ball. Catches are being made here in the second half. That's back-to-back catches and back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, Austin White's finally getting some help from his wide receivers out there. He's been throwing pretty accurately throughout the game, and just not very many catches by his wide receivers as they go to under right at 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
White looking left, throw in, catches made by Anderson. Anderson is going to be thrown out of bounds. It's a pickup of about 6 on the play, out to the 36. The 38.
Yeah, nice catch and throw right there. This is something positive for Whiting. It looks like they're going into a hurry-up mode offensively, but they're getting some good completions, and the wide receivers are helping their quarterback out.
Too wide to the right side. White's got to run out of there. He's going to run to the left side. And White crosses the 35. He's close to the first down. He's going to pick up another Four Seasons Mechanical first down, brought to you by our friends at Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialist.
Yeah, again, Whiting going to have something to build on for next week. It's something positive. First-year coach, you always want something good to talk about in the film study. What you looking for? There's a stack of papers.
I was looking for their schedule, but I can't find it.
Oh, there's...
Jay's got about 50 papers here I got to go through to...
Yeah, well, I did the pregame show.
Point schedule, Hobart, Hammond, Hanover Central. He's got them all.
Calumet at Westside next week. Yeah. River Forest at Lake Station next week. Chesterton at Maryville. Ooh, how'd you like to finish that season out? Crown Point, Maryville.
Yeah. There's Maryville.
Yeah.
It's probably still on the ground, but he never picked it up.
Yeah, it's probably up here on the table.
And 2nd and 10.
Hey, what did I tell you?
And we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Whiting with 3:15 to play. We'll take a short break. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Value Flooring in Valparaiso is a family-owned business with over 20-plus years in the industry. Located at 708 Silhavy Road, Value Flooring is open Monday through Saturday, offering a wide selection of flooring options and installation. With knowledge and experience, Value Flooring can also assist customers on a personal level by coordinating colors and by selecting the right products for their lifestyles. The number to call is 548-2705, and the website is valueflooringonline.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac from Wheeler High School. We did find the Whiting schedule.
It was at the bottom of
It was at the bottom, all the way. They get LaVille next week at home. That's a 6:30 start time. So, yeah, they got some momentum, at least on the offensive side. A spin move from White. He's going to pick up the first down and more across the 20 to the 17-yard line. These kids are not quitting. They're fighting for every yard.
Yeah, White did a nice job on that spin move. About seven yards downfield, got hit, and just rotated right out of that hit and was able to pick up some extra yardage on that first down play.
1st and 10 from the 17. And it's a Four Seasons Mechanical first down for Whiting. White's going to keep it left side once again, and he's going to pick up just a few across the 15 to the 14-yard line. Big number 78, Dylan Knezovich, in on the tackle.
Yeah, Knezovich, one of their leading tackles. I think he's got 30, 37, 38.
38 coming in.
38 coming into today, so he's up there in the team totals.
2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Third quarter moving quickly. White too wide to the right side. Looking to pass, lobs one up. Anderson can't hold on. A great play there by Keel, the corner, to knock it out of Anderson's hands in the end zone.
Yeah, nice job. You know what? He didn't turn around, but once he saw the receiver high point that ball, he put his hand up and knocked it out just as the receiver was going up to catch it.
You know, Michael Anderson, 6'4", I said it earlier, 200 pounds. He's a big guy out there.
Yes, he is.
Big target. He's had some drops
When you got the taller receiver out there, you really got to high point that ball, get it up a little bit higher than what he did right there in that throw.
There's White's going to run it left side. He's got a hole. He lowers his head. He's close to that first down marker around the 5-yard line. Let's see where they'll mark it.
Yeah, White took the wood to Connor Walsh out there. Connor Walsh from his outside linebacker position tried to come up and make the tackle, but White would not be denied the first down.
He does pick up the first. It's a first for them. And a Four Seasons Mechanical first down for Whiting again on this drive. They're close to punching it in with 35 seconds to play in the third. 10 seconds on the play clock. White from shotgun, looking to lob one. Anderson not even going after it. White threw it toward the back of the end zone.
Looked like a little miscommunication right there. Looked like Anderson ran a hitch route and White threw the fade, but White was getting hit right as he let go of the ball, so I think he was just throwing that one away.
Slow to get up was White. Interesting how he throws the ball. Have you seen it? We got the end of the third quarter. We'll talk about it when we come back in the start of the fourth quarter. 42-0 is the score. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Jay Simmons, Mike Zajac. Start of the fourth quarter, 42-0 the score. Wheeler on top of Whiting. And White slowly coming back to the line. I was saying, when he throws the ball, he's kind of flat-footed when he starts. He's going to run this one to the left side. Breaks away from one. Trying to get a push. He does cross the 5, maybe to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, White's got to learn to lower his shoulder a little bit sooner. That play seemed like he was running upright, and several of the Bearcats came up and delivered some shots to him.
When he gets the ball, he's flat-footed, and his chest is out toward the target. Don't you want to be more shoulder toward the target, and then like a pitcher?
Yep, definitely. You want that shoulder pointing right at the target, and then as you throw, that shoulder opens up, and once you release the ball, the chest should be pointed to the receiver.
A little like Jay Cutler out there. He used to do that. Timeout taken by Whiting. With 11:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. They're going to talk things over. Don't forget, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies have offices open 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. We'll also name the Blue Collar Player of the Game, presented by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about the apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. And we'll also name a Play of the Game. It's presented by Region Sports Network. If you're looking to do some advertisement, contact Chris.
Yep, we're always looking for the Play of the Game sponsor. And don't forget another sponsor. We got Squeegee's Pizza for piping hot. Pizza delivered to your door. Call Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Squeegee's located at 106 South Broad Street in Griffith. Give them a call at 219-924-6000. Pickup or delivery. It's Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Best on Broad.
Speaking of Griffith, I don't want too far ahead into next week. I don't know. You haven't done your research yet, but you get to see. Have you seen Griffith play this year?
I have not.
Now you've seen Wheeler.
You've seen half of the equation.
You've seen half of it. You got some work to do going into next week's pregame show on who you could pick as White gets sacked.
Yeah, number 13, Colton Kingery, coming from his linebacker position, blitzed in on that one, made the tackle for a loss. It's going to be 4th down, and it looks like they got it spotted at the 6-yard line with 10:47 left in the fourth quarter. Kingery, only a sophomore, one again among the leaders in tackles. Well, you know, that opens up a bright future for the Bearcat defense when you got a sophomore coming out and playing like that.
White out there on 4th down. Looking to pass over the middle. Got a man! It is caught for a touchdown. Kason Dunn got through a couple of defenders over the middle, making the grab for the Whiting touchdown, their first of the night. It's the 9th touchdown pass for Austin White. Kason Dunn, his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Yeah, nice job, Kason Dunn, finding that open spot between the linebackers about 3 or 4 yards deep in the end zone. Nice catch, cradled that baby in there. He couldn't do nothing but catch that one.
Austin White out there for the 2-point conversion, throwing over the middle again to Kason Dunn, and this one is incomplete. So the score remains 42-6 with 9:36 to play here in the fourth. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. That Quintel kickoff was short around the 40-yard line, and the Bearcats take it out to midfield to start things off for their drive here in the fourth as they lead at 42-6 after the Whiting touchdown from White to Dunn. Had a nice reception over the middle.
Yeah, Dunn, like I said, settled down right in the middle between the linebackers, had the defensive back trailing him, got good inside position on the crossing route, and Austin White sat in the pocket for once on this drive. He finally had some time to sit and throw.
Compton with the reception on the screen pass. Crosses midfield to the 45-yard line. Did have a new quarterback in there. That was number 4. Logan Fox was out there to toss it out. Klimzak's night is complete.
Now when you've got 2 touchdown passes, right? Nope, I'm sorry, 3 touchdown passes in, and you can book it, Dano. I'm out.
He's got 14 touchdowns on the season. He did cross the 1,500-yard mark. Here's a run. Number 44, Colton Church, I believe. He picks up a couple, but there is a flag on the play. Still waiting to see what the flag was, unless he already said what it was and I missed it. Nope, hold on Wheeler there, so that'll back him up all the way back to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, you know, there's been so many plays throughout this game that have just been electrifying. If I can find that. Yep, there it is. IBEW Local 697, electrifying plays from this week's football action. Visit regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, or on Instagram. The electrifying plays presented by IBEW Local 697. Visit IBEW697.org to find out how you can start a career as a union electrician. And it looks like the electricians did a nice job here, the way they can, after every score, they get the flicker the lights on and off. And they've had quite a few of those going on tonight, since they are up 42-6 with 6:31 left in the fourth quarter.
This is Levi Murray with the carry. And Murray's going to be rustled out of bounds.
It looks like about a yard short of the first down.
At the 43, so fourth down. Let's see, I think they're just going to punt this one. Punt team coming out.
Yep, you got to practice all aspects of the game.
You never know what's going to happen next week. It could be a close game down there in Griffith. So they'll need Compton to punt this one away.
Yeah, you got Compton, wide receiver, punter. You know, you got. I'm sure he's on the defense somewhere.
Yeah, he plays safety on the defense. A good punt there. This one backed and taken away and taken into the end zone. Bearcats get another score. That was Connor Welch taking it out of the hands of Youngblood. After the reception, he just grabbed the ball, and Welch walked about 5 or 10 yards into the end zone for another Bearcat touchdown.
The officials are calling it a touchdown. So Whiting returner did not signal for the fair catch, and as he caught it, Connor Welch came up and just took it right from him.
I'll try and get a replay of that if we can here. Extra point coming from Vetical. And it is
49-6.
49-6, 4:44 to play. We'll get the replay when we come back. We'll take a short break. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Value Flooring in Valparaiso is a family-owned business with over 20-plus years in the industry. Located at 708 Silhavy Road, Value Flooring is open Monday through Saturday, offering a wide selection of flooring options and installation. With knowledge and experience, Value Flooring can also assist customers on a personal level by coordinating colors and by selecting the right products for their lifestyles. The number to call is 548-2705, and the website is valueflooringonline.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Bearcats get another score. Here's the replay of this one, Jay. I'll just take a look at if we can real quickly. It's the punt from Compton. And here's Welch right over there.
Boy, he just literally picked his pocket.
Yep.
Looked like he had the ball right out in front of him as he's making the catch, didn't signal for the fair catch, and then just left it hanging out there. And
now, I don't know if Welch might have went for the strip, but he just
picked it clean.
Pulled it, and it went right into his chest. And, hey, look what I got.
And who was that? It was Welch, right?
It was Welch, yep. So 49-6 is the score. 4:15 to play. And Oilers will take it out at the 20-yard line after the Quintel kickoff. And it's now time to get to the awards. It's time to name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. The Crowell Companies, proud to recognize the superheroes on the football field. Jay, who do we have?
And we're going to go with Caleb Klimzak, and he had 3 touchdown passes. He's well over 1,500 yards on the season in terms of passing yards. Just a great job of managing all these throws. You know, at 6'6", 200 pounds, boy, does he set his feet, and he can throw that ball across the field. He's got some good arm strength, and you know he's only going to get better as time goes on. But man, another thing is that he hits his receivers before, or he throws the ball before his receivers are out of their breaks. So as soon as they're coming out, bam, the ball is right there. Did a great job tonight.
Incomplete pass from White as he was being chased down by a couple defenders. It's second down now from the 20. 3 minutes to play, 2nd and 10. White now has to run around again and breaks away from one and then smothered by a couple Bearcats right at the 25. So 3rd down for Whiting. Time to name the Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about the apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org.
Then you got to go with Jaden Ortiz. 1, 2, 3 touchdowns in tonight's game. One of them coming at 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. That was a 70-yard run down the sideline. Not seeing this team, boy, he is just another cog in that offensive arsenal of great players and explosive players for the Wheeler Bearcats. And he's well over 100 yards on the night, so great job by Jaden Ortiz.
Ortiz now, he's had 3 touchdowns. He's up to 18 now on the year. Well over the 1,000-yard mark. And Caleb Klimzak well over the 1,500-yard mark and 14 touchdowns now on the year. Clock down to minute 45. It's time to name the play of the game, the Region Sports Network play of the game. What do we got?
And we're going to go with Bryce Compton, 73-yard pass from Caleb Klimzak at 6:38 in the 2nd quarter. Just a 70-yard ball flew about 50 yards in the air, and Bryce Compton caught it in stride, a little seam pattern right down the center of the field, and pretty much just walked into the end zone.
And a punt from White. There is a flag on the play around the 30-yard line, far side of the field.
With 1 minute left on the 4th quarter, or in the 4th quarter, I should say.
If Wheeler does get the ball, they'll sure just take a knee and end this one.
Yes.
So, Jay, let's look ahead next week. The big game, we've been talking about it already. Griffith and Wheeler. Top 2 teams, Griffith undefeated at 7-0, playing Calumet tonight. Looks like they'll go to 8-0. Wheeler will move to 6-2. The winner of that game will win the conference.
The South Division.
Do I have to? I'm going to ask you, who you got?
Well, I only live a couple blocks from Griffith High School, so yes, I am going to go with Griffith. I think it's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be one of those good games, and you got to be excited about. All of a sudden, second-year coach Phil Mason bringing Griffith from struggling over the last probably 5, 6, 7 years, and then all of a sudden coming out and going. If the scores hold true, Griffith going 8-0 right now, and then you've got second-year coach Nick Testa right here with another victory, and he's 6-2 on the season. So second-year coaches really making some magic happen in the Greater South Shore South Division. So it's gonna be a great game.
This is not new territory for Coach Mason. He's been there before as a state champion. It's a new territory for Wheeler, though.
Yes, it is.
In this game, and their head coach. And so that has to play a big factor in that, too.
And I'm sure this crowd is going to travel north up to Griffith, and it's going to be a packed stadium. And from what I heard of people that have gone to some of the Griffith games, have said that the crowd is back into it. So I think it's going to be rocking and rolling. Panther at the. I don't know what
at the Boneyard.
At the Boneyard,
Yep.
There you go. I was trying to remember now. Thank you. I live there in Griffith.
I grew up in Griffith. I just remember going to games in late 90s, early 2000s during the Racky years, and it was just jam-packed. You couldn't find a seat. I hope it's going to be that type of atmosphere.
I'm sure it's going to be a great atmosphere. And it's you know what? That's, as a coach, you always got winning season. Then the second one is winning conference. And then the third one, of course, is always winning the sectional. And then, as you continue throughout the season. But now all of a sudden, both of these teams have got that winning season. Now all of a sudden, it comes down to conference time. And neither of these teams are going to hold back for the sectional draw. They're playing lights out come next Friday.
49-6 is the final score. The Wheeler Bearcats getting the victory over the Whiting Oilers here tonight. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Rich Castillo is the operations manager. Coordinating producers Zach Miller and Justin Cole. Mike Dwan is your sports director. Producer on site here is Joey Henrich. We want to say a special thanks to the Whiting coach, John Jolly, Nick Testa of Wheeler. Thanks to them for reaching out to us with stats and information. The athletic director at Whiting, Doug Smith, Jeff Enright at Wheeler. Of course, special thanks to all you viewers on Facebook.com/Region Sports, YouTube.com/Region Sports, RegionSports.com, and IHSAA-TV.org. For Jay Simmons, I'm Mike Zajac saying so long. You've been watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game